On the last episode of What Remains of Edith Finch.
I want. Come on.
How silly it sounds.
Oh, yes.
I worry about a baby being too happy.
Get the bowl. Get the bowl. Can we get the bowl?
But I can feel him slipping away.
And so it begins.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
It's like well, honey, your mom has every right to feel angry.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Sorry if if, certain cuts are weird. I'm currently really sick to my stomach, so I do go off every now and again. Okay, there's nothing there. Can you run? No running. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's like a zoom in thing. Oh, and these two are zooms. So can I double zoom? No, I can't double zoom. Can I go up here? Anyway, it's because I just finished playing. Finally finished.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Lewis is your brother, right?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
What's his room like, Lewis?
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
I got a trophy for that. A closer look. Okay, so I go up through there. Lewis, I feel like you could be like my spirit animal. Okay. I can see why they told you to stay out though, because in order to get there, it's pretty fucking dangerous to begin with. But hey, can we smoke? Oh no, wait, no, you're pregnant. Never mind. No smoking.
Lewis's
for
room
you.
smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He's so awesome. I see you love Nintendo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Diploma. Oh, it's a high school diploma. Yo! Get some. Put some in your pocket. Get it. Is that crystal? I don't know, but he has some all over. Like weeds all over his, like, not all over his bed, but on that corner of the bed. Oh no, I don't want to get out. Oh no, wait, no. I want to see what else I can mess around with. I'll take him up on this. Like, I'll fucking hang out with you with the video games and this. I'm not gonna say it out loud. And that's beautiful, beautiful. Yo, you are like definitely my spirit. Ooh, what's this?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Shit, I'm proud to be Mexican.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh!
He kept working at the cannery.
Okay, so it's just this.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Oh.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Wander? Okay. Oh, shit, so I have to
I asked him
control.
to describe it.
Oh, this is not easy.
He said he started small,
Okay.
imagining a labyrinth.
Okay, this is getting kind of easy.
He'd
Never
feel
mind.
his way about. Then something moved.
Oops. I get so focused on one, I can't multitask.
Bats. And toads.
Okay.
And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, now I got 2 fish. Now I got more fish.
But he took it very seriously.
Okay.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, sorry. Where's more fish? Where's more fish? Okay.
But he found something more.
Where's another fish? Yo, the fucking
worried about him
devs
then.
in this game. Why worry about him? It sounds like he got it together.
Daydreaming
Well.
at the cannery.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous. I can see that.
I spoke with his boss,
Okay.
but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused,
Well, maybe because of the withdrawal
like a whole
symptoms.
new Lewis.
'Cause
So I
that's
let him go on.
Depression for you. Do I keep going straight? Okay, yeah. Oh,
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
okay. Okay, it's getting easy. It's getting easy. It takes
He
like a
told me
few
he'd made a new
seconds to
friend.
try and get used to it. Move, doggy. Follow me to
On
the
the edge of a
promised land.
city he named Lewis Topia.
Oops. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Aw.
Then he
That's
made
a drum.
musicians.
Da, 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 da. I'm getting distracted. Pick it up. Oh, they're dancing along to it
And
too.
songs for them to play.
Da, 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 da.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
I wouldn't blame him. If I had a job
Every
like
day
this,
his
I'd
imagination grew stronger.
be in my fucking imagination too. Okay, so it's just...
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
It's fucking spreading. Okay, so it's just...
but his chopping was as
grab-
reliable as ever.
Where am I going? Oh, I don't even know.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Da,
were
da,
all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh god. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go here. Oh, sorry.
He held
There's
an
some more
election
fishes
for
coming.
and he won.
Come on, bring me the other fish. Is that Mario?
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Oh god.
It became a game for him.
Oh god. Okay, this is difficult. Oh, it's already cut.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Sounds like a dick.
New Louisville.
Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh dear God. Give me the next fish.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
I'm trying to drift away too. Did I forget to tell you guys that I'm sick?
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Okay.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, come on. Your mom's there. I don't know why the hell you would want to be at a cannery.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Oh, I have to keep sailing? Does the picture get clear as I... Oh. Stop, grab it. Oh, it's hard for me to concentrate.
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Come on.
radiant rainbows.
Oh my God. Oh, no, no, no. I have to go through them.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp.
silver harp.
Oh my God. Turn. Oh God, why do I have to do this? Okay. Okay, I need just one more note, just one more note.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh God, I have to keep doing that. Oh, now everything
He
disappeared.
knew the world was all in his imagination.
There's too many fishes at once. Okay, throw, grab, chop, throw.
But he
Grab.
was so
There's too
proud of
many.
having created it.
Yo,
In his own eyes, he'd
I
become
grabbed-
something greater than a king.
I grabbed one and I already get two. Come on, come on, come on. I can. What's greater than a king?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
My God. I like your hair,
And then it
dude.
struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
That's a golden palace. You're in El Dorado.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
Okay.
It was hard to argue with him.
Wait, what's with the big doors if you're just gonna go through a small door? Oh, now I'm Lewis. I have socks on. And I'm actually dressed like I'm supposed to be dressed. Oh, I know this is my locker. I know this is my... Is that like a makeshift switch? Oh, that's nice. The only place that would deliver to your house.
He began to forget the world we know.
Okay. Did he drown himself? I don't get it. These are
I think
fish.
it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
These fish are alive, right? Then where do you put the fishes that you chopped their heads off? Where do those go? Like, these ones still have their heads.
began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Dude, what the hell? Something was glowing. Oh, it's just a shine. Is that me? Dude, you have an awesome hair. Do I tap your shoulder or something? Finch. What am I supposed to do? Can I go up there?
I still thought I could save him.
Oh my god, yes I can. Wait. No, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. No.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh no. You don't have to do this. Pressure must have really fucking... Oh god. What is that?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
No. Okay. I'd be mad if that wasn't such a cute little dance. Well, what the hell, Louis? I know that
Including the wise
depression
Pelican
is
who
hard,
insisted on advising him.
but no. Molly. Because Molly turned into a cat. Why am I doing this? Why? Can I go back?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
I don't want her to hold my fucking crown.
There was only one thing left to do.
It's a lot of snakes. I mean, a lot of snakes. A lot of fish. A lot of salmon. No, not guillotine.
Bend down his head.
Oh, my fuck, that scared me, you fucking bitches. You have big tits, one. And two. The fuck? Oh, dear God, why? Why?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My sincerest condolences.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Poor Louis, man. Dude, he had a bowl up here too. And a mic. Some pills. And energy drinks, I'm assuming what it was. And that thing in our fucking... in our daydreams. Oh, God. Why? I got scared. This game is depressing, man.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
That's shady
I'm
as
not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Uh-huh. sounds like bubble wrap, but it's not.
But I understand why we left.
Why did we leave? Oh, I used to have one of those little water filter things. I never had one of those coffee. Wait, yes I did, but they were okay. I'd rather put mine in like a little teapot and heat up the teapot. But that's okay too. You can do
My
whatever
mom
you
ended
like.
up leaving everything behind.
She really wanted to fucking leave. Happy 90th birthday. Sanjay. Disaster relief. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Dawn Finch. Evac specialist.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Why do you say that? It's so tiny. Are you sure it's safe for you?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Those are the little things from your brother Lewis's daydream shit. And a little mini diorama of this fucked up house. Is she on her hands and knees? Edith Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Damn, your mom is, she's something. Most older people don't want to leave, though. I can understand. Okay.
the
Again,
power had been
guys.
shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
It's a fire
When my
hazard
mom said the
considering she has
library,
lead
I don't
bulbs.
think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
We're playing as small Edith.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Remember, guys, I can't see that much either.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I
Technically,
think it's
one
best
confirmed death.
If Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Can I peep through here? The Finches by Edith Finch. Oh my god, I forgot. No, grab. I can't let go of that
Dear
thing.
Edith, there's
There
so
we go.
many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, The tide went way, way out.
Okay. Oh, this is the little...
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
She sounds like the wisest
I've
grandmother.
seen that house every day of my life.
She sounds wise as hell.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
No, you can keep going straight. Keep going straight.
I got turned around.
What the fuck? Okay.
I started seeing things.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Please, I know we don't die, but it doesn't give me a sense of relief either. Okay, just follow the light.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Follow the words, Quinn. Follow the words.
But
Okay.
when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Follow the words.
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, we're at the old house.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Okay. Oh, we even have different hands.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Fucking read.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Dude, what the hell's your
I kicked
problem?
and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
You, ma'am.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Where'd she go?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
I don't like your mom.
A few
Well-
years went by.
I mean, I get why she would want to move away. Oh, I have to move it. But it's still like, dang, really?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh, shit.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
What the actual fuck, man?
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Is Is that... I'm not gonna... Do I have to go to it?
This
Yes.
journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh my god, I'm being born
I just want to
again.
meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
I am being born through a...
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Finches. Edith Finch. Oh, we had a boy. Well, she had a boy, but you get my point. Oh, fuck. So what, did she die like during childbirth or something? And that house added more. What was that? A story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dallas. It's everyone's everyone's pictures. I could honestly say, guys, depressing story. It's just so sad. It's just so much death. Oh, trophy earned. Everything ends. Oh, well then. Thank you. Oh, that's cute. Technical director. Gameplay pro. Oh, he looks mad. Engineer. Aw. Animator. He looks like one of them cool kids. Is it technical designer? Yes, my favorite thing. I don't know, like I said, this movie, it played out like a movie with awesome. I know people don't like what these are called, quote unquote, walking simulators, because that's kind of what I would describe this. Thanks, Joanne. Unlockables programmer. Oh, I got another trophy. Okay. But I really do. I did love this game, and I don't know. I love it because it shows in a way the importance of a family, because it makes you think like you don't really know what you have, you know, until it's gone. You know that old saying, "Oh, the ducky, oh, the froggy, no, Gregory." Oh, for the dreadful stories. Lead sound designer, composer. Additional sound design. I like how they're putting their their kid pictures. Oh, that one's cool. Design consultant. Oh, he's cool. Additional VFX. Additional. He looks like he's like freaking out. But this game was very beautiful. Hats off, to the people that have made this. I thought it was going to be really longer. Like, I thought we had 3 people left. Or did I do 3 people? I don't know. Going into it, I did Lewis, and I did Dawn, in a way. And I did Edie, in a way. But, I don't know, I thought there were going to be more things that I was going to do. But apparently not. I don't know. I kind of wanted this game to keep going in a sense, because I wanted to know more. But with Edith, I'm guessing she died during like childbirth, or just a few years after her son was born or something like that. I don't know. I can't really say, obviously. But I don't know, I think it's amazing. The story, it really brings into perspective. In loving memory, Louis Finch. Oh. Louis, Edie, Edith, Dawn. The end. I like it. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. I liked it. Oh yeah, we did complete all of them. To be honest, in my opinion, I think the saddest one was Gregory, but that's because I was like having fun, you know, swinging around and everything. The most confusing one, but mostly because it's like right at the start, I would say Molly. Calvin is the one that got me like feeling very fucking dizzy for the rest of the game, like playthrough. Like I won't fucking forget his. Louis, oh, I do feel super bad for Louis. It's like his life was so mundane, and it seems like he just wanted an out, and his mind was giving him that out that he wanted, and so he reached a little too far there. But besides that, I do think he could have been helped. I don't know what happened to Milton. His name was seen all over. Like I just finished editing episode 2 of What Remains of Edith Finch, and I saw that when we were going through the little, you know, the little pathway, Milton wrote his name there. So it's just like he must have read the stories too, and I don't know, maybe somehow he looked where he wasn't supposed to look and tripped and fell or something. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Gus, I do feel sorry for Gus, because no one remembered him, you know, until they found him. No one even thought about him. Sam, I think he's the only one that people actually have photographic evidence of the way he died, other than just a story. Again, holy shit, Calvin got me really fucking dizzy. Barbara is like, I think a lot of child actresses, whenever they want to go back into the limelight, but it's impossible because people only remember them for that one specific role. And I think Barbara was looking to make a breakout scene. And I don't know, a lot of these I do want to know, but with Walter it's kind of tricky as well, because apparently a train ran him over, but there was no tracks, like the tracks ended. So he must have walked, and like, I don't know, maybe he got blinded by the light and he fell over. I think maybe that's what happened. I feel bad for Dawn as well. Oh no, I feel bad for every one of these people. Edie, no one really knows what happened to Edie. They just know that she just wasn't there when the van showed up. I don't know what happened to her. But, you know, she was 90 years old and still kicking. So, I don't know. She died in 2010 when Louis died. But, never mind. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I do want to say, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me for What Remains of Edith Finch. It was short episodes, and by short episodes, I mean, like, the series was short, but it was short, and it was sweet, and I love this game. And I'm gonna keep playing it, well, at least play it, you know, to get the remainder of the trophies, and then I might play it just to play it one more time, or a couple of more times. But do let me know what other games you guys want me to play, and I will play them. I recently bought Firewatch. I don't know, so my friend told me it's like about a park ranger, and apparently you're discovering bodies or some shit. So I'll go ahead and I'll play that if you guys also like. And I don't know, just let me know what's up, and what are your thoughts on What Remains of Edith Finch. I know it's an old game. I don't really play new games for some reason on this channel. I play mostly, you know, the old stuff, and then I play the new stuff every so often, but I don't really play the new stuff. Anyway, with that being said, thank you for joining me on the series of What Remains of Edith Finch. These are the Finches, and damn, that's all I gotta say about them. Damn. Damn, I feel sorry for all of them. I say the most confusing one is Molly. Definitely Molly. Anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you all so much, and have a great fucking week. Bye-bye.